Good evening.
Good evening,
Sorry.
SGL. We have another great matchup here for you tonight in the championship, the last matchup of the week as well, between Frontera Azul of San Diego FC and the Rebellion of the New England Revolution. I am not alone tonight in the commentary booth. With me is Adifo of EC Eternal. Adifo, how much are you looking forward to this matchup tonight?
It's going to be a great matchup, I think. This could have implications in the table as well.
Absolutely. And speaking of which, how about we take a quick look at that table right now? The Rebellion tied on points with Steel Army, 1 point ahead of EC Defiance. Of course, they have yet to play this upcoming match. So should they get 4 points, they will have control of their destiny. Meanwhile, it's incredible to see how far Steel Army and EC Defiance have come, right, Adifo? I mean, we were thinking earlier that this was going to be Rebellion's league to lose, and now it's a 3-horse race.
Oh, for sure. Mid-season, it looked like Rebellion were just going to walk away with it and secure it. And now we're 1 point away from potentially it being a 2-horse race. I think if Rebellion gets if they get 4 points, they would essentially eliminate Defiance from the race at that point.
Yep, absolutely. Good point right there. Even I'm even thinking about Steel Army right here, because look at their win percentage. It's quite low. 69% compared to 82.4% of the Rebellion.
Oh, wow.
And even if the Rebellion, they don't need to sweep to essentially win, right? Because thinking about it, if they win tonight, I think there'll still be some scenarios where the Rebellion can lose out on the league. But I mean, if they win out, they'll be in a really, really good spot.
Oh, definitely. They definitely control their destiny if they win tonight.
For sure.
Rebellion, I mean.
And just a quick look at the Premier as well, since it's up here. We have 2 matches remaining on the Premier side, but as you can see right now, Frontera Chrome up at the top of the table for now after they beat EM Dallas Burn last night. And Timbers Army just 1 point behind, but again, if they win their matchup against KC Cauldron, they'll jump straight up to the top and control their own destiny. And you know what? I think now's a good time to take a quick look at the schedule to see the results so far and the upcoming matches. Go ahead, Adifo.
Okay. I need to make this little screen bigger. Sorry. There it goes. All right, so let's look at the championship first. Steel Army defeated Axe and Rose in 4 games, 3-1. Defiance defeated EC Eternal last night, 3-1. We've got Rebellion today, obviously. FSD Chrome played Dallas Burn and took it all the way to Game 5. That was a pretty fun game to watch last night.
Absolutely. We had a great night of action last night, for sure.
And there's still 2 games that haven't been scheduled in Premier, it looks like.
Yep. And I will say even the El Matador match is kind of tentative at this time. I mean, it's expected to be tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern, but yeah, that remains to be seen.
Okay. Well, hopefully it goes. And give me something to watch on Friday night.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But for now, we do have this matchup for Azul versus the Rebellion ready to kick off. Both teams are in. Let us get started. Adifo, what's your prediction for tonight?
I think it's going to go 4. Rebellion wins 3-1.
Yeah, that's a fair prediction for sure. Hey, just catching up on the chat, see a bunch of people coming in. Shea Bomb, good to see you. Sir Pegasus, good to see you as well. Silver Joker, an old-time SGL player. Good to have you around still. I'm wondering if you're interested in coming back into SGL. And Sir Pegasus asks, is this league draft, as in like draft-based? No, this is not. So this is a very particular niche. This league is for soccer fans, by soccer fans. If you want to join the team, you have to be a fan of a particular soccer team, which is what you see below the Rocket League team names. And that allows you to join select teams, basically. FSD wins in 5. Bird, not a bold prediction. I'm actually going with a Dipole. I think it's going to be Rebellion in 4, but we shall see because both teams are in. And we are going to kick off very, very soon.
Thought we were joining teams. I'm already spectating.
Yeah, I've been spectating for a while as well. Just waiting for both teams to get in right now. And there they go, entering Manfield in their respective vehicles as the clock ticks down to kickoff. Here we go, Frontera Azul versus the Rebellion.
C5 with a clear there. Aquatic bringing it up, or trying to. Woo. Little change-up shot, didn't make it in though. Aquatic bringing it forward, can he get it across? Little late by Ham there. Oh, this is dangerous.
Evenly matched affair right now, isn't it? The Dipole. I thought it would be one side taking over, but it's, if anything, it's just been a bit of a back and forth affair, hasn't it?
A little bit, yeah. Like, they went down, they were in, sorry, FSD was in their end for a little bit, and then they brought it down to Rebellion's end. And they've just kind of been going back and forth, but nobody's really been able to get a sustained offensive push going.
Well, now they have a chance to get the goal because the net was open for a second, but Aquatic chose to stay back, and that gave the Rebellion the chance to go forward. Might they get the first goal right here? Polar unable to finish it off, but Triple C keeps it going. Triple C, Polar, and Shorts. Dad of 2.
Bringing it up. Oh! Hair wide.
Oh, but Polar's coming in, but he and Doughboy both whip. Shorts off target. He's still there for the follow-up, and he cleans up his own mess. Shot just above the crossbar. Aquatic beaten Ham in no man's land. KJ trying to get back, but couldn't make it in time. And the Rebellion take the lead.
Hate to see it, but
You definitely hate to see it if you are an EC Defiance or Steel Army player.
definitely, definitely. Oh, and Ham with the equalizer.
But there was a problem. Triple C has been paused there for a while, so you know what we're gonna do? We are gonna pause this right now. Sorry about that, everyone. Just step away real quick. See if we can get out of here. No, it's gonna force us into this. All right, you know what? One thing I noticed was...
Oh, Shorts says resume. Polar said they're good. In-game chat.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just dealing with stuff behind the scenes. Because the controller issue seemed to pop up whilst Frontera Azul was still playing. So I'm just trying to make sure everything works out right here. So we are going to unpause right now. Apologies for that. Let's go. Controller issues for Triple C. He was stuck there for a while, but the Rebellion say, don't worry about it. Let's move on. And here we go. What a piece for Frontera Azul. Back in it. The ball is loose in the midfield. KJ trying to bring it up. He has it open.
Oh, no.
A Dipole.
Oh, no.
From out of nowhere. Frontera Azul take the lead.
Frontera Azul is in the lead. And if you're a Defiance fan right now, you're cheering as loud as the San Diego guys.
And let's not forget about Steel Army, tied on points with the Rebellion right here. This works out perfectly for them as well. The Frontera Azul players wanted to spoil the occasion. for the Rebellion, and they're doing that for sure, but it's not over yet. They got to defend this. Triple C coming up with the shot. Ham staying solid in his position to get that save. Wow, what a game one this has been so far. A controller disconnect has led to a complete loss of momentum for the Rebellion. They're trying to get back into this. But so far, they're unable to get past this blue wall. KJ getting it out to the right flank. Shorts trying to keep it going. Popping it into the middle. Ham beats Shorts right there. Polar, though, brings it back in. Triple C right there to get the final touch, but both Aquatic and KJ come up, and the ball still doesn't get out of the blue half. The Rebellion are relentless right here at dive, but what will it take for Frontera to get out?
I think they need some Little John and some more shots.
Maybe
they
some
gotta,
more.
They gotta.
Go on.
Oh, I was gonna say they gotta, get control of their boost situation and, get a push going forward.
Well said, absolutely. This gives them the chance to get the boost. They're coming up right now. KJ off the backboard. Triple C couldn't get it past Ham. Ham is going to look to do it all on his own. Get the first touch. Tries to dodge towards the ball. Cannot get to it. The Rebellion don't have much boost to get out and engage in the midfield. Shorts has to get it away. Let's see if he can cook something right here. Plays a loose ball though, but Polar's right there to follow it up. Right into the middle, looking for the 50. Triple C as the third man keeps it going. He's going to double it all on his own, but he is surprised by that. Cannot get it on target. Neither can Polar. KJ gets it out. 1 minute remaining. Frontera Azul with the lead. The Rebellion, as a reminder, need to win to control their own destiny. But right now, they're in a rough spot. Can they come back, or will Frontera Azul win game one?
This is getting real tense. FSD is just absorbing all the shots they're taking right now. I'm just hoping they can get out of their half. Maybe steal some boost in the other end.
Ooh, that was a bit awkward right there between Ham and Shorts, but Shorts gets the right touch. Triple C trying to take over. Shorts doesn't have the boost. Polar in the final 10 seconds needs to get the ball out. He needs to bring it out to the midfield. He does. The ball is loose. Shorts with the shot, but it's low.
Oh no!
My goodness. Frontera Azul get away with it. Shorts couldn't get the proper shot. And just like that, that's all it takes to win the game. Is one little mistake from the opposition. Frontera Azul have taken the initiative.
I don't know if you saw the stat line, but Aquatic had 8 saves back there.
Wow, yeah, that is incredible. 12 saves in total from Frontera Azul. That is absolutely insane. Just catching up with the chat right now. Kima, good to see you coming in to cheer for his teammates. And Skyline, thank you very much for the 100 bits as always. Appreciate it. Debit coming in chat and saying, might have to let Ham cook, get him some space, Azul. I agree, but it's also on Ham to establish himself and, make his presence felt. If he's going to be timid, it's not going to help the whole team if they try and give him the space to do his thing, and he's not going to want to take over. So it goes both ways, basically. Bernana says, I'm going to reserve myself until things look promising. Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, this is incredible. Good start, but the Rebellion have been able to come back from these tough situations before. And with Shorts, they have pretty much a strong lineup right here as well. The strongest 3 for that matter.
Rebellion's at the top of the table for a reason.
Absolutely, and here we go. Game 2 kicks off. The Rebellion have it all to do to get back. And what a perfect start for Frontera Azul. Can they keep this going?
Oh no. Whew. Just got enough on it to keep it sideways.
Oh, Shorts gets the shot
That's
though!
on though.
And we don't see him because he did get demoed when he took his shot, but what a start for the Rebellion right here. Short, seeing that the net was open, Aquatic tried his best to get a save, but he couldn't make it in time. The Rebellion take the lead.
Short sacrificing his body right there for that one.
Absolutely, and one other thing to notice is we have 4 Fenix and 2 Octanes right now. Typically in the championship, we'd see a lot more variety of cars, but this time around, everyone's going with the conventional pairing of the Octane and the Fennec. We have seen these players try out different cars in the past. Aquatic most notably with the Nissan Skyline. But for now, they're going to stick with their best vehicles.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, man. Shorts gets the second. The Rebellion are back in it. The momentum all on their side, but ooh, that is embarrassing.
I think Doughboy thought somebody was going to touch it and he was going to have to go up for it.
That is incredibly unfortunate, but you hate to see that on the replay as well. But they have to shake it off. They still have time to come back.
Oh, for sure. We still have 4 minutes. Anything can happen. This is the championship after all.
Absolutely, but right now it's the Rebellion on top of their game. And Shorts gets his hat trick. And the third for the Rebellion. Polar couldn't get it on target. Aquatic, though, having to go for that to see if he can make a save. And that leaves the far post open. Shorts cleans up, and the Rebellion take a 3-goal lead.
This is not how you wanted to come out in the second game for FSD Azul at all.
Well, absolutely not, but you can expect this from the Rebellion as well. They might have had a rough start in game 1, but they are back at it for game 2. See if they can keep this going. Meanwhile, Skyline, thank you very much for another 100 bits. Much appreciated for your support. As a reminder, we don't ask for donations or anything like this, but your donations do help us with planning out for future events like a potential land this year, depending on the site for the RLCS World Championship. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully we can get a good site in the US or Canada for this year.
That'd be something cool.
And right now, the Rebellion are looking really cool out there. Just calm, collected, and composed. Just looking quite comfortable right now against Frontera. But Frontera can change this if they get a goal right here. Right now, everyone's just getting the ball off the backboard, but no one really trying to finish off the chances. And Frontera Azul now need to get back again. Triple C just loses control of the ball, has to let it go, and now KJ tries to bring it forward, but Shorts just reverses this Fennec out of the goal, gets the big clearance, and now Shorts and Polar start to combine, see if they can make a 4th goal and seal the deal in this game too.
The FSD Azul is going to have to get a goal pretty quick if they want to come back in this one.
Absolutely, Adifo. So, I mean, they have had a few good moments coming up, but they just don't make the most of their time with the ball. Like, you see them just boom it up or get it off the backboard, and there's no one else following up. And you see this from the Rebellion, where they're playing just much more cohesive, faster-paced Rocket League. And they do a good job of pinning back Frontera Azul right here. I just don't know what Frontera could do outside of just cleaning up their own game.
A little bit, yeah. They just got to, you know, clean up their mistakes on the goal line there and get some pressure going forward. That was actually something we said last night. We wanted to bring some pressure forward because we knew Defiance was going to try to demo us.
And you guys definitely did a good job of that. You know, at the end of the day, they still upped their pace and they were able to overcome you guys. But right now, we're starting to see that a bit right here as well. You know, the Rebellion up in the pace, and that's forcing Frontera Azul to drop back, and then they give up all that territory. But now they have a chance. Ham misses. Aquatic chooses to go back, which makes sense, but now needs to engage in the midfield. Gets a good 50. Polar, though, following up with the loose ball. Triple C rooted in his net. Ham trying to go for the double. He misses. Aquatic was going for the shot as well. It's a 1v1 between Triple C and the Doughboy. And Triple C wins the battle, gets the 4th with 47 seconds remaining. Surely that is game set for the Rebellion. They are back.
That's rough.
Just terrible, terrible time for that fourth goal. Time's running out. At this point for Frontera, they just have to reset, get back into it. It is now going to be a best of 3 as Polar gets involved in the goals as well. All 3 players have scored at least a goal. Triple C with the assist this time to Polar. 5-0 to the Rebellion. Devin in chat saying, send me to Toronto. Honestly, that would be the absolute dream site, personally speaking. If you want to look for another Canadian site, Vancouver's also pretty cool. But, you know, it's been a long... I mean, I don't think anyone from Psyonix has ever thought about coming to Canada for any kind of competition. So we'll see if that works out. Let's get back to the action right here. Open net, Aquatic, pitching it off the ground. One back with 11 seconds remaining. There's the consolation to Difo. Will that give them a boost for Game 3?
The Brazil's on the table now, too.
I didn't want to mention it because, you know, I don't want to jinx anything, but yeah, you're right. Yeah. Brazil's on the table. And by the way,
I mean, there's only 10 seconds.
Go ahead.
There's only 10 seconds. I don't think the Brazil's going to happen.
Well, we have seen the Rebellion come up with a couple of quick fire goals, but I think it's a bit too late now. Oh, okay, never mind. It's still on. 2 seconds remaining. It's still on. Let's not lie. Let's not lie to ourselves. Anything is possible with 2 seconds.
I do think that one goal gives them a little bit of hope going into the next game, or a little bit of momentum.
Yeah, because at least it shows that they can open up the Rebellion right here. The Rebellion choosing not to engage. They're happy enough with the win. 6-1 going into Game 2 after losing 2-1 in Game number 1. What a bounce back result this is for the Rebellion. Surely they are feeling comfortable now. Surely they have this in the bag, right?
I mean, we still got 2 more games to play.
We do.
At least.
We absolutely do, yeah. I just think when the Rebellion are on top of their game like this, it will require a massive slip up for them to, you know, lose control of this match.
Oh, definitely.
Considering that they're playing in West servers too. You know, so Frontera Azul should have the advantage in theory, but the Rebellion are just making this look so easy.
It seems like they made the adjustments from Game 1 and came out literally shooting.
Right, exactly. So from debit, per Rydog's calculations, the Rebellion would still have a 68% chance of winning the league, even if they drop the rest of the games. Yeah, so that's how big this Game 2 win was, sorry. And in all honesty, I mean, at this rate, if they win the next game, it will be tough to think of anyone else coming back.
Oh, yeah. I thought you meant next week.
Oh, no. That's too far ahead.
3, 2, 1,
here we go. Game 3 kicks off. 1 apiece. It's now a best of 3 between these two sides.
Oh. Okay. I thought Aquatic was AFK or something. He wasn't moving for a second.
Not that it matters because Aquatic provides the assist for KJ. And Frontera Azul take the lead in Game 3. What a start.
Man, we just got to make it interesting, right?
Oh, absolutely. Love to see this in Difo. Love it. As a neutral, I'm absolutely enjoying this. Nice touch, though, from short, straight out of kickoff. He has control of the ball. He's looking to flick it over Aquatic, but he fails to get the final touch. Aquatic gets the ball. Now it's going the other way. Polar reads the situation, gets it away from Aquatic, and now Shorts and Polar looking to get their combination working and get the equalizer. Shot off target. Triple C misses, and Ham now going the other way. Polar meets him before he gets to the goal.
Aquatic's going to pick this one up. Bring it forward.
Whoa. Oh, no.
Oh. Is Ham going to do it?
Oh, he was looking for that double right there. You had a feeling he wanted that badly.
Oh, yeah.
Now he needs to go back because Polar beats 1, beats 2, and gets the equalizer. Ooh. Just like that. Polar stepping up yet again when the team have it rough. He gets the goal that the Rebellion needed. What a piece. Just like in this matchup. Can the Rebellion continue going on from here and win this critical game?
We got 4 minutes to see. Statistically, the person who wins this game's most likely to win the series, right?
I don't have the exact numbers, but that is true. And Triple C is looking to make sure that that is a surefire guarantee. 75 mile per hour, 120 kilometer per hour rocket fired off of that Fennec, courtesy of Alan's BangersOnly.com radar gun. And after about 15 or so seconds, the Rebellion take the lead.
Rebellion get the kickoff dangerous in the FSD Azul half there. Triple C wasn't able to follow up on it, unfortunately.
Ham had a good shot right there, but the Rebellion were set back, ready to go. One thing you can say for sure, Dynfo, Frontera Azul do not look troubled. They are still believing in themselves. They're still playing their game. They have a chance right here to get the equalizer, and this time it's Aquatic to KJ. Aquatic with an insane 50 to force the ball in front to the orange goal mouth, and Aquatic has KJ to thank for being there and tapping it in. 2-2, and we have more than 3 minutes remaining. This game could still go either way.
Kickoff's going straight towards their goal, though.
Oh, a double chance right there. What a save from KJ. He read that to perfection and protected the goal for now. But it's not over yet. There's still more chances coming up for the Rebellion. Pinch to the ground.
Ooh.
Triple C gets beaten. One-on-one. KJ versus Polar. KJ looking for the second touch, but Polar gets it out. Wow, what a counterattack that could have been.
That was close. He was trying to fake him out, I think. And Polar didn't get faked at all there.
Not at all. Short's looking for his third. Going for the double. Runs out of boost.
Ooh.
What a save! All three Frontera players in front of the net, protecting it to the best of their abilities, and the Rebellion are hunting for that third goal that will take them back up ahead of Frontera. But Frontera keeping this a game so far. How long can they keep this going for?
I mean, they're gonna have to score a goal at some point. Even if we go to overtime.
Yeah, if they need to win, absolutely. Right now, the momentum is all on the Rebellion side. Just keep creating chances. Another weak shot towards the net. A pinch clears between KJ and Ham, getting it out. But once again, from the midfield, it is a Rebellion player meeting it. Triple C keeping the pressure going. Polar gets the first touch. Triple C looking for the bump. He cannot get KJ, though, who gets the key touch and gets it away once again. Shorts with a powerful shot. Aquatic with an insane save yet again. And the Frontera boys are still in it. They're still surviving. As we start to approach the final minute, it's the Rebellion on top. But how much longer can this go on for? Can Frontera come up with a counter to get a big upsetting Game 3 win? Or will the Rebellion go to match point?
Right here. Ooh. Every time FSD Azul is getting a save in their half, they're hitting it right to a Rebellion player.
Oh, but there's another opening right there. Triple C with a big bump. Polar just not able to get up quickly enough. Understandably so. He was the third man. Have to play it safe, especially when the game is tied. For Frontera Azul, they have a chance right here. Good pass towards Ham, but he couldn't get the final touch. KJ misses. Triple C hunting for bumps. Ham misses. It's an open net. And Polar gives his team the lead. With 24 seconds remaining, Shorts did a whole lot of good work right there. Flicking it over Ham, off the backboard. Aquatic couldn't get to the ball. Polar does. Gets what could be the game winner, but there's still a lot of time. 24 seconds for Frontera to get what could be another equalizer.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Yep. I spoke too soon. Well, time to bring this out. You're welcome, Rebellion. I did the job for you. I cursed Frontera Azul. You have a 2-goal lead now.
Oops, I did it again. There's still 14 seconds though.
Oh, but they needed that touch. They needed that shot from Ham. Oh no. And now the clock's ticking down. Oh my god, how'd that not go in? I thought that was gonna curl down. Sorry, float down and in. But man, what a big win for the Rebellion. They went down, they took the lead, Frontera got the equalizer, and then the Rebellion had to wait until 24 seconds remain on the clock before they could take the lead yet again. But now they're on match point of Difo. I mean, this is a massive win for them, isn't it?
It all but secures the championship for them.
We'll see about that. I think there's still some possibilities for the other teams.
It's like 75%, right?
Well, it was 68% if the Rebellion won one. But I think now it's probably above 80%, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, you know what Han Solo said is never tell me the odds.
There you go. Yeah, true words have never been spoken. Meanwhile, in chat, Silver Joker says, Aquatic has 16 saves this series. Wow. I never thought that Aquatic would come up and be a defensive stalwart for Frontera Azul, but he has absolutely been on fire, especially in this matchup. Just a defensive rock at the back. Looking like prime Stephen Fry.
Heck yeah. Stephen Fry's probably my favorite goalkeeper. Besides Casey Keller. Casey Keller's pretty cool too.
Oh yeah, understandable. But here we go, game 4 kicking off in Paris. Been a lot of advertisements about the Paris Major during today's Boston Major RLCS stream. Whilst we may not physically be in Paris, we are in Paris in this game. Both teams looking for the big win. Rebellion to all but seal the deal. And Frontera Azul to get a massive scalp, potentially. Who will get the victory?
Ooh, Doughboy with a nice demo right there. See what they can do with it.
Ooh, Ham just... what? Oh, man. He got way too far ahead of the ball right there. I see the idea. I like what he was trying to go for. Just overshot it and gave the Rebellion a chance. But now,
that's still not good.
Oh my god. Who'd have thought that would be coming? It's Aquatic coming up with the lead. Polar tried his best to make the save, but all he did was delay the inevitable. We have gone just past 1 minute. Frontera Azul take the lead. Ooh, bit of an awkward moment right there between Shorts and Polar.
Ooh, it goes over Triple C.
Just a big floater going across to the other flank now. Polar trying to do it all on his own, gets the shot. Aquatic well positioned at the near post to get that save. But Shorts following it up. He beats everyone. No one was there to protect the net. Short saw the opportunity and floats it into the back from the midfield. Ham nowhere near. KJ trying to get back as well as Aquatic. But just like that, in 27 seconds, the Rebellion have equalized already.
FSD Azul didn't need that to happen.
Yeah, the last thing you want to do is gift goals like that to a good side like the Rebellion, right? I mean...
oh, definitely.
Just asking for trouble.
And they've shown they can play defense fairly well too.
Yeah, they absolutely have. I think they all need to understand that whoever's the third needs to stay back and avoid that big booming ball that goes over all of them. But now they're on the front foot. The Rebellion need to defend. Short's doing a good job of slowing things down. Gets a nice second touch. Plays it into the middle. And Polar gets it out.
Oh no.
My goodness. What a combination these two are. Polar doing the bulk of the work. Ham missing yet again. off the backboard. Shorts right there. He doesn't need any boost to finish this off. He gets a nice, powerful 67 mile per hour, 107 kilometer per hour shot, courtesy of Allen'sBangersOnly.com radar gun. And the Rebellion take the lead, but maybe not for long. Ham with a quick steer pitch, and he barely is off target with that. That would have been an easy goal of the week.
Man, that when I first saw it, I was like, "Oh my goodness, is that gonna go in?"
I was wishing for it, but then I saw the curl, and I'm like, "Oh, maybe not." But that doesn't matter. That's a net at his mercy, tapping it in, and no one else could get back right on time. Triple C was too late. Ham gets the equalizer. He has had his struggles in this match. Could this goal help him bounce back and get himself going?
Goodness, Ham missed that first one and was like, "Okay, this one's going in now."
But it's the Rebellion who are on the front foot right now. Triple C getting it slow, but Aquatic reads the situation, gets it away perfectly. Loose ball though, and you know what that means. The Rebellion gonna take over. Polar to Shorts to Polar, sorry. To Polar again! Shorts!
Oh no.
It's that duo, chat, and the Daipo. It had to be that duo. Once Polar and Short start to combine, they work a good bit of magic for the Rebellion, and they take the lead yet again. 3-2 with 1 minute 49 seconds remaining.
My goodness. Every time FSD has gotten the lead, the Rebellion's been right there to equalize or get ahead.
And it's Shorts and Polar yet again. That combination working to perfection. And Polar with a powerful shot from the midfield to get involved on the goal scoring action. He already has the playmaker award. Now he has his goal. And that is a 2-goal lead for the Rebellion. Are they going to seal the deal here? Or can Frontera Azul regroup and come back?
Yeah, is that the death knell, or are we going to game 5, possibly?
There could be a chance right here. The net was open for a while, but Shorts gets to the ball first and gets it out. The Rebellion with their all-or-nothing gameplay have left it open at the back, but they've done a great job of recovering. Now Polar looking for the dunk. Triple C there to help out too. And Short stuff it yet again. Beats everyone. All Frontera Azul players trying to push up and search for their third goal, but they leave the net wide open. Shorts puts it in. 5-2. 67 seconds remaining. No, I did not mean it before anyone in chat says anything else, by the way. And I think that does it, doesn't it? Game, set, and match?
I think so. They triple committed into that corner right there. I think if they go back and watch the tape, they're going to want that one back.
Yeah, it's been their problem, hasn't it? Anytime they want to push up all together as a team, they just tend to leave the net open. And I hate to say it, but I've been noticing it whenever Ham has been the guy at the back. He just wants to push up and get involved, and at that point, the net is just wide open.
Yeah.
Harsh lesson to learn, but a lesson nonetheless for Ham. As for Frontera Azul, they have put up a great fight right here. But we are now in the final 30 seconds. The Rebellion are just looking to seal the deal. They're hunting for a 6th. Not that they are too worried about it. They just want to see this game end. And with this win, chat, EC Defiance will be out of title contention, and it will only be between the Rebellion and Steel Army, although I will say it will be very difficult for the Rebellion to come back. Sorry, for Steel Army to come back, because this is a massive 4-game victory for the Rebellion.
Yeah, it looked like there was a chance after game 1 that maybe an upset was cooking, but you know, game 2, 3, and 4 were decisively handled by the Rebellion.
I mean, game 3 was very, very close, to be honest. I mean, Frontera Azul had a really good chance, but then, you know, once Polar and Shorts got going, they were just too difficult to deal with. And then game 4 came up, and the Rebellion, they conceded yet again, by the way. They were down 1-0. But they just have it in them to keep that composure and just regroup really quickly. And this is what you get at the end. You get 4 goals from Shorts and 1 from Polar, and 14 shots in total.
It's hard to win when you're in your net most of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Dr. Aquatic coming up with 3 saves, getting that Savior medal. That is insane to see. He's had so many saves in this matchup, by the way. Just an incredible defensive performance.
19 saves over 4 games is what Silver Joker just said.
Right?
That's insane. He had 8 in that first one.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, 19 saves, Silver Joker. Yeah, incredible. All right.
Yeah, that's insane.
So we do have a couple of interviews lined up. We will start with the winning side first. Let us bring on in Shorts from the Rebellion. Shorts, that was an insane start to the match, dropping game 1 like that. But then you guys regrouped and bounced back. And now the title is all but yours. Still not mathematically guaranteed, but I think you guys pretty much have it at this point. How are y'all feeling about this season?
We feel good about the season for sure. Definitely happy with the win. We'll never count ourselves, top until it's definitely there. So we're definitely not packing it in at counting our chickens or anything like that. But yeah, we definitely feel good about the season so far and how it's gone, and definitely how the results came tonight.
So have you and Polar been working on your passing plays?
No, I feel like, just how we feel, probably not at our best. Polar's been playing a lot of Valorant, so I haven't gotten to play with him on Rocket League much. So we haven't really been practicing.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's we've been as a lot of people know, we've been playing together since basically this game dropped. So we kind of have that chemistry just built at this point. So the 2 squad always shows up at one point or another in the match.
So did you guys have any certain sort of game plan going into this match? Is there anything like you wanted to do, or like were you trying to eliminate Aquatic from the game, or?
It might have seemed like that, but no, we didn't go. We didn't have the bounties set. This team is a team that we know pretty well. Been in the league for a while with all of them, except for Hammy. So very familiar with how Doughboy and Aquatic play. So we know what we need to do with them. We know their potential for aggression and how Aquatic kind of runs the show up front, and Doughboy helps with transitions from the back. So we're familiar with how they play. And yeah, we kind of just executed off of that, really. Creating space for ourselves, playing faster, just because we feel like we have the potential to play faster. So it's kind of what we focused on, just ourselves in those areas.
And on that note, I mean, game 1 was a bit of a slow start for you guys, and there was a good bit of time when Triple C was just not active. I think his controller disconnect actually played a part in Frontera Azul getting the equalizer. Did that throw you guys off your rhythm for a bit?
We definitely were rusty. We could feel the rust at that point. We technically had 2 weeks off with a bye week and then a cup week where we didn't need to participate. So most of us really haven't played Rocket League together too much, maybe a couple nights here and there. So that was for sure rust. Triple C's controller did just disconnect for a moment, which we're not sure what happened, but he was right back after that. So I definitely can't blame that game on that. It's a full 5-minute game. You can't blame 10 seconds on the result. So it's definitely on us, how we performed. We were definitely outperformed by Azul, so props to them on that. And it kind of set the pace, how they can keep up with us for sure. And then they're a very good team. They played very well, so it did just kind of set the tone there.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, you guys still regrouped and got back into it. That game 2 was emphatic, but then game 3 brought with it some challenges. It was 2-2 for a long time. But then, there was one big moment where you and Polar combined and you guys found that game-leading goal. How important is that partnership between you and Polar to your team's success this season?
Yeah, it's one of those things that you can kind of just rely on to be there when nothing else is working. And that's something that, we've worked on, obviously, over the time and kind of tried to work into our threes gameplay. So, and that it also comes with, the development with, Triple C and Gogan on our team, kind of realizing when those plays are developing and allowing them to happen and kind of filling in the rotates around it, which they've been doing a really good job with, and definitely developing our team chemistry. So it's the kind of thing when nothing else is working, when those plays are there, we generally hit them. So yeah, definitely something that we try to rely on.
Absolutely. And you guys, make that work very well for your team. And look at this. I mean, you guys are pretty much, all but set to win the league title. You guys are in the grand final. You have the chance to do the double this season in the championship. How much are you guys looking forward to all this success?
Yeah, we want it. We want it bad. We felt like we've been getting stomped in the higher division and past seasons. So, having some success is definitely fun. And yeah, we definitely really want it. We want to kind of make our first statement in the league since we've joined, get those accolades behind us, and give us something to build off of.
For sure. And you guys have done a great job of keeping it going this season and all, but just pretty much guaranteeing some success at the very least, whether it's in the league or the cup. But there's still a bit of time. There's still a couple of matches remaining, so we'll see about that. With that said, any other questions from you, Difo?
I noticed you guys didn't rotate at all. Did you guys plan to have a set lineup tonight, or?
Yeah, we try to do a set lineup. Sometimes rotations come in when guys aren't there on time or need some time to get warmed up or whatever. So yeah, it was kind of planned. Gogan was watching with us and in our server with us and watching. So the potential was there if needed, but yeah, generally we'll just keep the same lineup if it's working.
For sure. That's all I got, Mass.
There you have it. Well, Shorts, before we let you go, the floor is all yours. Go ahead, say whatever you want to say, give your shout outs. Yeah,
shout out to you two, Difo and Maz, for running the show here and commentating. Thank you for casting our games and everything you do for the league. Shout out to the boys on my team, Polar, Triple C, Gogan, showing up week after week and helping us our success. And everybody should come back and watch for the cup finals and the last week of the season. It should be a fun finish.
Absolutely, well said. We cannot wait for that. But for now, go have yourself a good night. Take care. We'll catch you next time, Shorts.
Thank you. GG's.
GG's.
Good night. GG's.
All right. I just saw something in the chat. Pipe Shot Gogan saying, leave the weak man on the bench, lol. Listen, it's not that. All right. Don't call yourself... And we're not saying you're weak either, by the way, because you have stepped up and you put up some good performances. And that's the beauty of SGL. We've seen people who would look weak at the start step up and make themselves key contributors over time. All right, so you're definitely one of those as well. Who knows, if you're around, you might have been playing as the third behind Shorts and Polar.
Oh, I thought he said he was around. And they went with a set lineup tonight.
No, I think they might have for tonight. True.
Oh.
Oh yeah, he was around. Yeah, I thought he was busy. Never mind.
Yeah, he said he was in the server with him.
Yeah,
watching.
yeah. You're right. You're right. Nah. Go get. Don't sell yourself short. And I don't think short's meant like that. I don't know. I'm not gonna say much more because I don't know. I can't speak for the man, you know. But if you ask me, brutal honesty, I'd say yeah, the strongest tree would be shorts, polar, and triple C. But you know, you always need the next factor to come off the bench.
You gotta get playing. You gotta develop your player somehow.
Right. All right, we are not done yet. We have one more interview coming up, this time from Frontera SD Azul. Let us welcome on in Dr. Aquatic, the impenetrable wall at the back. Dr. Aquatic, you look like someone... I mean, I said Stephen Fry for a dive flow. I'm trying to think of anyone else. Nick Ramondo from Real Salt Lake. Yeah. Unfortunately, off the top of my head, I can't think of any really notable San Diego keepers, given that it was just 1 year for you guys. But you guys, I mean, you looked incredible out there defensively. You were really switched on, weren't you?
I told the guys before the game started, I said, well, I don't think that we're realistically going to be able to match them head on and you know, try to, we were going to try to take the game to them. And I kind of sarcastically before the game said, well, guys, I think, you know, get ready to park the bus. But I said it sarcastically. And then once, you know, the first 30 seconds happened, I'm like, you know what? And I saw how in tune they were already. I know they said they were rusty in their interview, but I think they just were a little bit rusty at times, you know, leaving themselves open at the back when they would commit all three. But sorry.
No, you're good.
But yeah, no, I kind of said it sarcastically to the team, and I said that we had to keep our rotation short because, you know, we were probably going to get peppered with shots. And I felt like a lot of times when maybe I would have myself taken a couple extra pads or gone for the corner boost, I, you know, cut back in to try to put myself in a defensive position, because I think it was pretty obvious after like the first minute that our best chances at scoring are going to be on the counter. And our best bet in winning the series is going to be to just capitalizing on the few shots we're going to have and, you know, getting some saves out of nowhere, which, you know, all three of us had some pretty ridiculous saves at some point or another in that series.
You look like Tim Howard back there, man.
Yeah, I was looking at the... Go for it.
No, you go ahead. It's fine.
So I was looking at the stats now that the ball chasing's out, and that game one's kind of crazy, actually. You know, getting 12 saves as a team after conceding 17 shots, only having 3 shots ourselves, and somehow winning. You know, that's what dreams are made of. You know, when you're the underdog.
You had 8 of those saves too. Going into this match, I mean, you already kind of went over your game plan. Did you plan on having like a set lineup for the whole match, or?
Well, Waffle, we probably would have started with Waffle, but his wife just gave birth a couple of days ago, so obviously Waffle cannot be here. But you know, I thought we played well with Waffle the last time we played these guys, because we also got the first game off in the cup with Waffle, and I felt like that we could attack him a little bit more with Waffle, but obviously he's not available. So I told Ham, I said, Ham, get ready. These guys are gonna play fast. But ultimately, I was like, you know what? Even if we do play fast, like chances are we're gonna get countered ourselves. You know, that counter press, and a lot of times that's the way they scored. We would kind of, you know, all three of us would kind of be like, all right, I think we have a chance, and then nope, someone in the midfield would immediately contest, and all of a sudden they have an open net. So, but yeah, we didn't have anybody on the bench tonight.
Definitely. Well, congrats to Waffle. That's probably exciting. I lost my train of thought. I don't have any more questions, Mass.
That's fine. I was gonna jump in and, you know, I noticed you were cupping quite a bit. I'm guessing you weren't feeling too well. Do you think, you know, when you're feeling sick like this, does it play a part in your performance individually?
Oh no, I'm fine. It's just raining like heck outside. And I was breathing in the rain a little bit, so no, I'm fine. I'm over the flu from a couple weeks ago.
Okay, cool, yeah. Just let's take this in a different direction though. Like, you know, it is playing video games, and it's different from doing like more physical work, but at the end of the day you still have to keep yourself engaged, right? So if you're feeling sick, does that deter from your ability to play the game?
Yeah, definitely, because I think from a visual standpoint of view, maybe the screen looks a little bit more blurry than normal when the game's going fast. So I think, yeah, from a visual standpoint, it's just, like if I'm sick and I play, like I'll start getting a little bit dizzy, and then I just can't play as fast. So definitely being sick would affect my speed of play, but probably also the accuracy of some of the hits.
Yeah, that's fair. That's absolutely fair. I guess it does depend on the sickness, because if it's like a mild cold, I guess you can kind of get away with it, but if it's something stronger, then yeah, absolutely. Moving on. So I know you guys really wanted to like get a big upset here, really throw the league wide open, but the Rebellion eventually started to take control. Did you guys just feel a moment where you basically thought, yeah, we can't get control back, or did you think there was some way for you to get back into this match?
I mean, we won game 1, right? Game 2, they went up early, and when you're gonna play defensive as a team, it's kind of hard. Once you've conceded 3 in, like, I think it was the first minute, to realistically crawl back without leaving yourself exposed at the back. So, but in game 3, in stretches of game 3 and game 4, I mean, we were either down a goal or tied. So I think we were just kind of hoping that maybe they would slip up and give us a counterattacking opportunity, because they did give us a few, and we were able to capitalize on a few to keep the games close, besides game 2, of course. But I don't think we ever really doubted until we conceded that last goal with like 24 seconds in game 4, for them to go up 3-2, because at that point we're like, they'll probably play defensive, we're gonna have to make something out of nothing. And then we went for it, and they immediately scored again. So but I don't think at any point, I think pretty much the whole series we thought, okay, we won game 1. They didn't, they were going for demos, they were going for passing plays, like they were throwing their whole arsenal at us, and we were able to defend it in game 1, so why can't we do it again? But yeah, after you can only defend for so long, you can only hang on for so long, so they ended up getting us, and that's fine. I think we're actually pretty happy with our performance.
Yeah, I mean, getting a point off the Rebellion's not a bad result, especially against that trio that's been pretty strong and, basically dominating the league for the first half of the season, all on their own. So, no, I totally get where you're coming from with that. Are there some lessons you could take from this matchup to carry forward, not just to next week, but also to next season?
I think like a game today, if we can get our rotations dialed in more, I think we could, not necessarily dominate games like the Rebellion just did, but, be very tough to play against. One of the things, the Seattle teams always get credit for is just having great rotations and just being tough to beat, right? Like you're very rarely going to blow one of those teams out. And so, you might not lose to them, but you're going to have to work for it. And I think that's the kind of team we want to be. I don't think any of us look at each other as, a mechanical god or something like that. I think we realize that we're going to have to win through our rotation. So, I mean, it's good too. We got a game off of, we got 2 games off of Steel Army early in the season. We got a game off Rebellion here. We got a game off of them in the Cup. So, in threes, right? In regular 3v3s. So, I think if this group continues, I think we'll have a lot of confidence going into next season, especially in those, marquee matchups.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I can't wait to see you guys stick around and see where you guys can go from here on in next season onwards. Still have one more match to play though next week against Los Verdes. Are you looking to bring out some of your other players who may not have had too many appearances, like Kima, for example?
Yeah, Kima's that. I already told Kima right now in the chat. I was like, yeah, you're starting, so let's try to set the match on a day you can do it, because I mean he practices the drums for the supporters group, so he's very, very heavily involved, more than the rest of us. So sometimes things come up for him. I misspoke earlier. He was available off the bench. Just it would have been a little bit of a deer in headlights moment had we put him in there, because credit to Rebellion there. They're gonna swarm you even if our third was Meki Ducky, they would have been really tough to beat.
Oh, yeah.
Like the old times.
I mean, they
but
did
yeah.
it last season in the premiere. To be fair.
Yeah, they beat us. They beat us with Meki Ducky. So
Yeah.
I remember that. I just remembered it too. But yeah, no, I'd already told Keem. I said, whatever day is the day you can go, we're gonna prioritize that day, and hopefully Waffle is back in the mix as well. But I definitely, me and KJ probably take a step back and and give the other three guys, the full run against Austin.
Oh, that's fair. That's totally fair. Well, my commiserations for the loss. I mean, you guys still got a point, though, so it's not a bad result. I don't have any more questions, so the floor is all yours, Aquatic. Say whatever you want to say. Give your shout-outs. Go ahead.
Well, thank you to the commentators, Maz and Adefo. You guys do a lot of great work here. You guys do the match setups when I forget and I'm too busy with life, so I appreciate that. But nah, just shout out to you guys and to all the different commentators we've had throughout the season. Y'all do a great job, and appreciate the hell out of everything you guys do for this league.
Much love, man. Thank you very much for the kind words. Really appreciate it.
All right, y'all have a good night. I'm gonna go have a glass of water.
Absolutely. Go take it easy, bro. Take care. We'll
All
catch
right.
you next time.
Good night there. GG's.
GG's.
I don't know about you, Adifo, but I always enjoy interviewing Dr. Aquatic because he's just such a cool customer. Like, you talk to him and he just always says the right things. He sounds so chill. Like, you feel so relaxed when talking to him, Like, there's some people who you talk to and you're like, you get so energized, but with Aquatic, it's like, yeah, I can sit back and relax and take it easy. It's so chill. It's so chill.
Could do a podcast with Dr. Aquatic.
There's an idea right there. Yeah, we'll see if hey, if he wants to step up, we're not going to say no. We're happy to invite guests in for the SGL podcast. I mean, it is up to, at the end of the day, I think Debit is the one who basically runs that on our side, but I'm sure we're all open to inviting guests in, so we'll see if he's interested, or if anyone else is interested for that matter. But for now, before we do end the stream, Adifo and chat, let's take a quick look at the results so far, especially on the championship side, because it is all done there. All 3 ones on the right, by the way. All 3 ones. In each side, in each match, the underdog has taken at least a point, so well done to all of them for avoiding a sweep at the very least. And I think all of them have tested out the match winners as well.
Oh, for sure. There was a few weeks back where every side on the championship was a sweep too. This is kind of funny to see everybody on the championship doing the same thing again.
Yeah, the fewer weeks we have like that, the better, of course. But hey, let's cherish this. 3 ones all across the board. Each team at least has gotten a point. Outside of Los Verdes, well, they got a bye week. Sorry. We'll see. You'll see why when we get to the league table. Meanwhile, on the left side, we've only had 1 match, and what an absolute banger it was between Frontera, Chrome, and EM Dalspurt. We still have 3 more matches to go. Los Cinco Dorsa versus El Matador scheduled for tomorrow night, and the other 2 remaining to be seen. Meanwhile, the league standings. So if you look at the right, the Rebellion have taken a 4-point lead over Steel Army, and with that victory, the EC Defiance run is now over. They have done so well to put themselves into title contention, but now with a 5-point gap, they have no way to get into first. It is now between Steel Army and the Rebellion, and even if Steel Army get a sweep over EC Defiance, that win percentage is probably a bit too high for them to catch up to, especially if the Rebellion get to win at least 1 game next week against EC Eternal, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. EC Eternal is playing Rebellion next week.
There you go. So, the Rebellion have it all under their control. So for Steel Army, they just have to hope that the Rebellion gets swept and they get a sweep, and maybe they have a chance of winning the league title. But realistically, this is going to be a battle for second place between Steel Army and EC Defiance. And in all honesty, I think EC Defiance would be very happy of finishing second this season, especially over a Steel Army side that has looked so strong in the past couple of seasons.
Definitely. I know they wanted the championship. I know they wanted it, but unfortunately, it's out of reach now. Who does Steel Army play next week?
Defiance. That's why I said it's a battle for second.
Okay. That's gonna be a good match.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's gonna be a good one to watch.
For sure.
Oh.
You know what's funny?
What?
You guys in EC Eternal and Frontera Azul got the same exact result again, so everything is tied. So the league table needs to be updated yet again so that Frontera Azul is above EC Eternal because of the head-to-head results. That's something I need to sort out. Full disclosure, I make those updates on my end myself by just photoshopping and editing the images so that I overlap Frontera Azul into EC Eternal's spot. It's something I need to do. I'll take care of it. It's not a problem. But at the end of the day, it's a two-horse race now with the Rebellion all but set. Meanwhile, in the Premier, still a lot of matches to go. For now, Frontera Chrome might be on top, but Timber's Army can easily go up there if they win at least one game against KC Cauldron. We shall see how that goes.
It's going to be interesting to watch the Las Verdes match as well. Just because I want to see them win, at least get their first point this season.
Yeah, but they have a tough assignment against Frontera Azul, so if they could get a point against Frontera Azul, I'd say that would be a big step forward for them, but man, it does suck to see one team still with 0 points. That's such a bummer. Ah, man.
My heart hurts for him a little bit.
Yeah,
or it's the cheeseburger. I'm not sure.
I think this might be the only time in an SGL season where a team has 0 points. So, here's hoping Las Verdes get one. If they get one, that's it. I'm happy enough for them. Well, that does it for tonight. We're gonna wrap up very soon, but just as a reminder, tomorrow we will be having La Cinco Doce take on El Matador in the Premier. So do come in for that. La Cinco Doce versus El Matador tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. We will see you all then. Adifo, thank you very much for stepping into the commentary booth and helping me out here. I really appreciate it, as always. And we all really appreciate your presence in the commentary booth.
Thank you for having me. Hopefully this isn't my last commentating for the season, but if it is, it's been a great season.
Absolutely. We cannot. Hopefully you could get a couple more matches in. We shall see, depending on the schedules. But for now, I'm going to sign off. Have a good night. We will see you tomorrow night for La Cinco Doce versus El Matador. Peace.
Peace.